Informante radio station. This is Informante Radio, the sound for a new age.
Another word. Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling you. Every time you pull up, my heart beat more. You got me tingling all a libido. I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo. I'm feeling you. Every time you pull up, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
Yes,
I'm feeling you. Every time you pull up, my heart beat more.
Oh, you're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
She wants a bad boy, I'm a bad boy. I'm the one that made her throw away her sex toys. And I've been feeling on the ass for a minute or so. And we've been doing it like a Telemundo soap. See, baby, we've been going at it for a minute. And I'm loving every second that I'm in it. And when I'm in it, I wanna win this. And when I'm in it, not just my penis. Baby, I'm not a menace, I'm on my own business. And when I start something, you know I'm gonna finish. I just hope my rhythm and lyrics find you in good spirit. Message to your soul from mine, hope you receive it. Yeah. I'm wearing the khada. I'm wearing the khogoloda. I'm wearing the pandamo. Your love is like a lullaby, so let me sing along.
Every time you pull out, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
Yes,
I'm feeling you. Every time you pull out, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
I'm feeling you, my baby. I'm feeling you, top cherry.
How can you say that you like my style when you don't even call baby? How can you say that you want me close when you won't even call baby? I don't even call, even come. I don't even call baby. I don't even come, even call. Don't even call baby.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling, baby, you my thing. Since you on my team, easy gon' win. Exercise you every day, you my gym. Fantasize you every night in my dreams. Let go for a swim, put on the string. Booty poppin', easy boy Tim. Eat you up like a fish river brim. Dog glass of sexy girl, I wanna drink. Pumuga, so the feeling is spiritual. Different kind of love, so my love is unusual. Punduga, falling for you official. Baby, you the girl, oh, my girl, oh.
You. Every time you pull out, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
Yes,
I'm feeling you. Every time you pull out, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo. I'm feeling you. Every time you pull out, my heart beat more.
You're the only one that I'm feeling for.
I only wanna be with you, Ketimbo.
Yes,
I'm feeling you.
Now that's a beautiful combination. Sunny Boy teaming up with Top Cherry, feeling you. I'm feeling somebody this morning. I don't know if it's Maria. Come go, G.
You're feeling your girlfriend.
Let me not start feeling my girlfriend on air right now. But I'm feeling somebody though. I'm feeling the Monday. It's not that blue. Never.
You sound like a Katutura DJ. I'm feeling somebody in the house. I wish. Send me like it. Can we just explain? Yeah, we will be. Oh, good morning. Hey, Maria. Oh, Maria, like nga vandaag, joh. So,
Do you know why?
why?
Ask me why.
Why, Maria?
Okay, so I'm doing a collaboration with a designer called MN Creation. MN Creation.
MN Creation.
MN Creations. Yeah, he's a designer. His
Okay.
name is Matthew. It's a big brand. It's award-winning. Really talented guy. So we're starting a collaboration. It's called Shadows. And this is part of the collection. So I'll be designing and he'll be making the stuff and we'll be selling the stuff.
Is it the MN Creation where Adriano is also?
Yes. It's Adriano and I. So Adriano's collection is called Bold.
Bold, yeah. I saw that.
And mine is called Shadows.
Shadows, wow. So
Yeah. So I will be looking brand new regularly.
Never
Kyk
give
ka
up.
maar hierdie hemp en daai jacket koop. Seriously, nee.
Yeah, so don't worry, I'll link your
these
wife
guys, is there not okay?
No, there's
just
a-
for
there's a male
everybody.
collection.
Sammy, Cubase is off for the week.
Yeah.
Well needed rest. So Cubase will not be here for the week, but we have Sammy. You will be at the steering wheel this week.
Yeah, I'll be at the steering wheel this week.
Maar kan ons net vir Maria net vra asseblief?
Uh-huh.
Is there not, ek meen, ons vra net, I mean, just for the week, is there not maybe your designer, just for us,
Just for us.
just from here, laat ons net ook begin nalig.
Nee?
Is daar nie 'n manier nie?
Moenie worry, ek sal 'n plan maak.
Huh?
Ek sal 'n plan maak.
Kyk, hy
But
bamboo jacket, nee.
he makes pink suits though.
Yeah, I make pink suits.
Nee, hy
Not just pink suits, but
ken hy amper.
actually
Ambara
actually
kutuka
makes
baie.
no, but
No,
actually
but
makes brilliant suits.
I'm trying to picture Neville in, say, for example, the Paul collection that Adriano always wears. Ik wil van Neville en dat hij broek wat tot die komen. Maar ik cannot.
Stevig goed.
Stevig broek.
Ja.
Stewig goede, stewig goede kan ek doen.
Yeah?
No,
I want to see you.
I still have it. Maar pink goede.
Yeah, so a pink suit. Imagine that you come rock up with a pink suit tomorrow.
No, but he's very talented. I will send up that he doesn't just make pink suits, but I think for Adriano they were trying to push the envelope a little bit.
Okay.
But he does really great suits because he also does wedding stuff. So he does male suits, he does wedding dresses, he does other collections.
But does he do normal shirts?
Yeah, he
Like
does
slim-
everything. Yes, everything.
That's a-
Slim cut
Yeah,
shirts.
You know,
yeah.
when I saw MN create, I thought it's Marianne Pembe.
Oh no, it's Matthew.
Oh, because when I saw first that creation, I always thought it was Marianne Pembe.
Oh.
But it's Matthew.
Maria, what is Maria's collection? Oh, I don't think she designs anymore. But I even forgot what hers was called. Anyway, I
Because
shot
I know
it.
she had a collection at some point.
Yeah, I
She
shot
did-
her collection.
Lester, before we start the show, can you just do the honor, the two of you, and just congratulate me as I sit here? Can
Soccer
can,
foot.
It's
can
FA
somebody
Cup.
please just can I just have my moment, ne, of silence?
You-
Are you not entertained?
That's the only cup you guys ever win. Is the FA Cup. Are you guys who
Who won?
Arsenal beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final.
Like the first time in 50 years or what?
Ne,
No, the FA Cup is their thing.
we are the record holders of this cup.
No, forget the cup. I'm saying Chelsea. How often do you beat them?
No, quite often.
Oh, all right.
No. In fact, we are the champs of London. Let me see how many teams are in London. It's Chelsea, it's Arsenal, it's Tottenham, it's West Ham, and Wimbledon, I think. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Ongyama. Yeah.
14.
14.
Okay,
FA
Neville,
Cups.
okay, Neville, congratulations, you guys won.
Praat nog baie. Stuur your messages.
I guess ook Arsenal.
Ah! What?
I'm always whatever team is winning. So
Is dat nie water nie? Maria, hoop man.
yeah, because vandaag is ek Arsenal.
Okay.
So Sam.
Nee, ons is
Onze
saam.
span het gewin.
Okay.
Guys, Martin is still asking, hello, where is the leash?
Okay.
Op een maandag nog, where's the leash?
Let me explain.
Okay, do you want to talk about the leash or your soccer team? Wil je niet klaar maken met je soccer
Nee,
team?
ons is klaar met die
Oh,
sokker.
dat is
klaar
klaar.
met-
I know the comments will come.
Alright.
Up next, Delish. Ne? So, yesterday afternoon, because I had a braai at home. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I was sitting in the braai area with a bottle of wine.
Yeah?
So I had like 2-3 glasses of wine. So I chill mos nog na. So I see a missed call on my phone. Ek sien is Maria. Never ons moet gou praat. Ek dink hy moet kurdo. Wat is toch Sondagmiddag? My brain is not in a position to grasp anything. So I'm calling Maria yesterday afternoon.
And he's
around
complaining.
7 o'clock. Wat Maria? Nee, ek wil net weet nou. Delish. Ek sê Maria, Delish skiet my doof. I've really tried, even after we spoke last night. I tried, but
Now, what happened actually?
Inakushwa. I think honestly what has happened is that Delish basically tapped into our show, looked at the history, what people are saying, and she also must have a minions like Maria.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, my sister, muni gaan dan.
Moenie gaan dan.
Das vier.
So yeah. if you-
Umlilo.
So yes, the commentators, you guys are to blame. As
Jelle.
Jelle.
It's Jelle.
As Jelle.
Orach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take accountability for your actions. You bullied her into not coming onto the show.
But we'll keep on trying
We'll
because
keep on trying, yeah.
I think when it comes to celebrities, it's always a challenge to get certain celebrities here in the studio, especially those ones who are.
But that's so not delish. How can she just go
Can
AWOL
we?
like that?
Can
At
we?
least give an excuse or something. You cannot just switch off your phone.
Maar is alright. Ons
It's
gaan aan.
reg, man.
It's foreign to Papa. It's not foreign to.
People are bitter.
Lost for second. Let's quickly check out our COVID update.
Yes, please.
Namibia currently has 2,294 cases active. That's not active, but those are the cases that we have reported. We have 187 recoveries. Wow.
How many active?
The active cases are, let's quickly see. Active cases are, let me see, yesterday we announced 70, Saturday we announced 95 if I'm not mistaken.
New ones.
Yeah, so the confirmed cases are the ones that are 2,294. The active ones are 2,096.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we have
Active.
active 2,096. And samples that have been tested is 27,718.
27,000 or 2,700.
No, 27,780 samples have been tested thus far. And we stand at 11 deaths in the country.
Yo.
Yeah, but that's not the big news. The big news is Friday. We had the president briefing at State
Oh, yeah.
House on the
Oh,
COVID
yeah.
update, and they announced the new measures. Was my geld?
Wat se geld?
Ons het gebed.
Wat se bed?
Ons het gebed. You said we're gonna go back.
Hallo. Listen.
$100. I need fuel.
Terera. We agreed.
Took my geld. Okay, in any event, we're moving forward.
Hey, maar ons
they've-
is klaar broek hierdie week.
ek soek petrolgeld.
Yeah.
The Erongo is going to remain in lockdown. Schools were I was supposed to take my kids to school today.
Yeah.
Just by the way, and they were so excited. Anyway, that's on hold. I think only grade 10 to 12 will continue schools. Schools will be closed for another 28 days.
Yeah.
What else? Alcohol has not been banned. Cigarettes have not been banned. You can still enjoy your glass of wine and cigarette, a cigar, whatever you want. What are the okay, yes, the big thing is that they're gonna they've reduced the time from 14 days to 7
To 7 days.
Yeah.
quarantine time.
Quarantine time.
Quarantine time has been reduced to 7 days. Tourists are going to be allowed to start coming in on condition that they quarantine in their countries for I think a period of 7 days, where they have to test negative first, and then they can proceed and again stay in a facility of their choice. I think so. They stay in a hotel for another 7 days, but testing will be done and results will be available after the 5th day, in which case they can then proceed to tour the
travel.
country. Yes.
When
They
will that kick in?
I think they're already engaging airlines companies. So it's basically when airlines can start coming in, but it will not be for all tourists. They will be looking at specific low infection regions. So yeah, I think that was the major thing there, that quarantine, and then obviously because the reduction in quarantine period and infection period. it also means that we will be seeing more recoveries, because now you don't have to wait 14 days to conduct second tests. You can kind of do it after, I think, the 7th or the 10th day, as per the WHO regulations. And we're already seeing a spike in recovery cases, just as per the briefing yesterday, or update of the COVID-19 yesterday. So not all bad news. Actually, I don't think there was, for me, it was all good news, really.
It's good news, yeah.
For me, it's all been good news.
The alcohol is to be sold on takeaway basis.
Yeah.
So the can can set pe spot.
Yeah.
Only restaurants actually are allowed to operate, and you can go have your food and have your drink at the restaurant. But any other pubs, takeaway basis. No more can chill.
So
But
the
I
clubs is too.
The clubs is too.
But restaurants, are they supposed to be serving alcohol? I don't think so.
The ones that sell alcohol, they
Yeah,
can.
they can.
Huh?
Yeah, during the prescribed times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
during
they're
the
the only
prescribed-
ones. That's the only place whereby you can really go sit and have your drink.
Oh, okay.
At the restaurant. The bars, pubs,
You
all of
heard
that.
now, Ferros is also a restaurant.
Yeah. Pharaohs will put in more tables and chairs.
What is a menu?
A snack
Chips.
with peanuts and chips.
Chips.
And finger foods.
Yeah, finger food. I think they probably have finger food there.
Yeah.
So, I don't. Guys, asseblief toch. Can't we just, I was speaking to my vrouw at the breakfast table this morning. She said, my man, can't we just stop this year?
Does your wife say me, man?
Huh? Yeah, sometimes they say me, man.
Really? You baby of
It's honey.
honey?
Yeah.
Let's talk about pet names. So what's your pet name for her?
No, I also just call her honey.
So just honey.
Honey, klaar. Maar
Die
hierdie
darling nie.
poepsie voepsie en dingetjie en... So
And if
maar-
you're angry with her?
Inga! Luister eens zo, Inga. Ja. En if she calls me Neville, ek ken
First name
You messed
basis.
up.
op je goudje. Dat is moeilijkheid.
That's really good.
Yes, I think all women are like that. So honey said,
She just said, my man, seriously. I think it was down to talking about the schools that's not opening again and the kids, etc., etc. Obviously, we're in solidarity with everybody out there. And on Friday afternoon, I called one of the councillors there in Walfish Bay. And I was asking him, and Maria, and guys, I think the more this thing drags out for Walfish Bay, the more we
Restless.
feel, and we have so much sympathy for the region, because it's not getting any better.
No, it's not.
And the stuff that he tells me about the economic conditions in Walfish Bay at the moment, it's the businesses closing. There's just nothing to look forward to at this moment in time, and it's for another how many days that they're going to be in this lockdown period? Another 28 days or
Yeah.
what? It's sad what is happening in Walfish Bay,
Guys,
but that town will rise again. They will rise again.
as much as we are talking about Walvis Bay, Windhoek is also headed in that direction.
Ons kom.
Because we report every day 10 cases, 13 cases, 5 cases. Walvis also just started like that.
I know.
So,
I know.
I think the minister also came through with a press statement this morning, urging Namibians to please, kom ons volg net, man. Wear your mask, social distancing, and hoop gaan keer. I know people love to visit each other and all that. And yeah, we forgot one thing, Emeria. Crowds, gatherings was
Reduced.
reduced,
yeah,
from
Which was-
250 to 100.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's been reduced. Yeah.
But I told you, like, the rules are very different in okay, Finland is one of those very, I think for me, just very interesting country, because they're not experiencing very high infections, unlike Sweden. They're not experiencing high deaths, but again, they're not really, they've never shut down. They shut down, I think, temporarily the border, but within they were never like in lockdown, so to say. Work continued, metros continued, buses continued, And I think the reason I keep looking at them is because they don't really wear masks. They don't wear masks. So my thing, I was speaking to my friends and I was trying to understand, what are you guys doing differently? You don't wear masks. They're playing contact sports, for example. They've been working since COVID-19. Schools didn't close.
Yeah.
So I was like, why doesn't your infection rate show it?
Reflected, yeah.
And my friends were just explaining that, see, the Finnish mentality is really what's saving them. And the Finnish mentality is, if you're not feeling well, it's just a small cough, for example, you're not going to work. You're not getting on the bus. You're not going in public. You go to the hospital or the clinic. You get tested. Obviously, they test faster. And that's how it is. And if you are not well, you stay in isolation, solo, not with your whole family, or still try to go out. So they are very principled in listening to instructions.
Yeah.
And because of that, nothing has had to be interrupted or disrupted. Because everybody sees it as a civic duty. They do what they need to do. So even the masks now are not compulsory, because people don't go out when they suspect that perhaps something might be wrong. Of course, you don't always have COVID-19 symptoms.
Yeah.
But if you do, they stay home. And I think for Namibians, that will always be our biggest downfall, is that we're always pushing the envelope a little bit. You know, you'll even find somebody that is sick. They know they've tested positive. My level, why would you want to do that?
On the other hand, I saw a report early this morning when I woke up. I saw a report of Sweden, where Sweden basically went the same way as Finland. And Sweden were sort of applauded for not closing their borders, not going into lockdown, not the wearing of masks, etc., etc. But in terms of the scale of escalation in infection now, is a complete turnaround for Sweden now. Just in this short period, they recorded, I think, roughly around 6,000 deaths now. So now, WHO is asking now, was it the right thing for Sweden not to follow the strict COVID-19 measures? So in Finland, you have that. In Sweden, on the other hand,
it's not working.
It's not working now for Sweden. So
it's not even working for, the USA. People have the currents of this world are fighting there to take off their masks. When you know, like 160,000 plus are dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Not infected.
God damn it, you're taking away my civil rights. God damn it, I'm gonna be wearing the goddamn mask.
Attitude plays a big part in everything, because here have you seen the situation of the kid from the north who tested positive and he started spitting around?
Oh yeah, heard about that.
Yeah, it's a bad attitude, and as you also say, if I get sick, I don't want to say I'm sick. I'll rather keep it to myself.
And infect others
in the process, which is really not good. So if you're out there, please, if you know you're sick,
I promise you guys, I promise you, if I would get sick, I will let you know.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility.
It's your
responsibility. I'll let the whole world know that I'm sick.
I am positive. Remember when Emma came out with her HIV status?
It's a true. She really gave a lot of Namibians who are HIV positive hope.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, after Emma, with her boldness, came out and talked about HIV, how she contracted it and what she's doing. And I was hosting a few events.
And how she forgave the guy who gave it to her.
Emma was like...
And Emma is still alive. Now there's conspiracy theories. She's not infected. She is. She's taking her pills.
I hear this all the time. Yes. Emma is, I think the last time I heard that she's in Grootfontein. That's what I hear. But she's living a normal life. Yeah, and kudos to her.
She's living a positive life.
Positive life.
Her husband is negative, but
she's married?
She's married. They got kids even, and the kids are also negative.
Yeah, you can.
But how? Okay, it's
Yeah, don't breastfeed and whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people might start sharing their stories. Can we also? I think we should. People that are not HIV positive. I'm talking about COVID-19 now.
44
Yeah,
plus.
the COVID-19
I'm talking about
patients.
COVID-19 now. If we can start. If you've tested positive, maybe start sharing a bit of your experience. What are the symptoms like? I think it helps demystify and desensitize the pandemic a little bit, because right now it's still a you problem versus me.
Me problem. There's a guy from Erongo who shared his story.
The guy that couldn't breathe?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want near-death experiences.
Yeah, his story is simple. Yeah. He also just said he was at work. He was not feeling okay, just fluish. Went to go get medicine. You see, it's a normal working day. He was in contact with his friend. It's a weekend. Saturday, apparently woke up. He was still not feeling good. The next thing is COVID positive. So,
Daai man het my bang gemaak al.
They're breathing.
Just to listen to just his testimony.
yeah.
Apparently, he's much better at this moment.
No,
But,
yeah. And it just started off like that. So it can happen to anyone, eh? So tomorrow it might be you. So I think if more of them come out, tell us their stories.
Hey, wat kom wys jy vir my? Why can't you talk about yourself?
Kijk, so toe die lockdown gaan begin het jy met handskoene hier het gerok. What happened?
No, it was this one who told me nonsense here in the studio.
Yeah, because he was having hand gloves.
Hand
and he
gloves,
would still touch
yeah.
his face. He would still touch his face, and I said it defeats the whole purpose. Because that's one thing Neville can't do, not touch his face.
See, makkelijk. Yeah, no, I think going forward, we sincerely hope that. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to be in December, guys, but.
We will still be here
We'll still be here, bro.
with more cases.
With more cases.
Sorry, I wanted to say something else came out very interestingly at the press briefing. So we had a journalist that said, Mr. President.
Edmund.
Can we please
Yeah.
talk about that?
Yes. Is it Edmund or Edward?
Edward, yeah.
Edward. Said, Mr. President, can I ask unrelated
Unrelated.
question?
Can I ask a ask?
Can I ask an unrelated question? You are the head of state. In that capacity, I have unrelated question. Can I go forward?
And then he said yes.
Akaba said, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So Achaba did say go ahead.
Yes. So this guy starts asking fish rot related questions,
I saw
right?
it.
About firing Caesar as your personal lawyer with investigations and so forth. Even our questions didn't get answered after that because
So Jelevelok.
no, but this is not the issue. So the president answers basically just look. He's starting to feel like it's a witch hunt, which I don't blame him for feeling. I mean, it does get irritating, but he has to maintain his cool. In any event, he completely dismisses. Puts the guy on his spot like this is a national briefing on COVID-19. You cannot come to me and ask me about COVID-19. I mean about fish rot related matters. You can ask me that on any other day. You're trying to tomorrow the headlines will no longer be about COVID-19. It will be about the fish rot and stop listening to gossip. I've not under investigations and so forth. Okay, that's not. Okay, that ended there. People were split. Some people were like, yeah, really, journalists, is this necessary? And some people were like, no, but there's no real opportune time. Any time is an opportune time for a journalist.
Yeah.
So there were two thoughts of train on this. But that's not the issue. The issue is that this guy, Edward, is now has to go for a hearing.
Yeah.
I understand it. He works for NAMPA.
For NAMPA, the
His
editor.
editors said that those questions do not represent them, which is very silly because it's not like journalists go with questions to these events, and even if they do, like I don't know that the editorial influence to that level, especially at briefings. I don't know how far that extends in the NAMPA policy. So the journalists have now come together and started a petition. I think they've got 70 signatures. They're sending it to different newsrooms where they just feel like they're being gagged and their voices are being muffled and so forth. So there's this little war going on in the media. It's quite interesting.
Donald Trump has a press briefing on COVID-19. Okay, he gives his update on COVID-19. and you have journalists who sit in the audience, and of course, they will take the opportunity to ask.
As journalists do.
So, Mr. President, according to a tweet that you sent out yesterday,
Talking about Iraq.
you claim that
Russia.
you think that the elections in November might be postponed. Is that true? Do you want to postpone the elections? So journalists, like you do say, this is a platform, even though it's a COVID-19 platform, you are here.
Yeah, it's not every day that you really
Can
get
ask
to
the question.
ask the question to the
And
president.
then they ask the
yeah.
question. So, yeah, it's rather unfortunate to hear that.
It is very unfortunate.
But yeah, I saw the exchange. I
The-
saw the exchange. Somebody sent the clip to me on
Yeah.
on
He
WhatsApp.
got
so,
angry.
Yeah,
so-
look, it's journalists have often said, and I hear it, that when we cross over to the other side, meaning from journalist to editor, we change. We become, we become the oppressors
yeah.
to journalists. I've heard this before, and I know when I was a journalist, some of the issues I had with my editors are now issues sometimes I have with my journalists.
Uh-huh.
So you do start changing and seeing things a little bit different on the other side. I'm not saying it's a better side. I'm saying it's a different side. That's why even sometimes there are times I even found myself, for example, talking to my journalist as an editor, telling her what I expect of her. But after that, I sat next to her and I said, look, now I'm going to talk to you as a fellow colleague in the media.
Yeah.
Okay? Forget that I'm an editor. So my advice to her when I was talking to her as a colleague was very different than my expectations from her as an editor. Yes, because you need to make that distinction. For example, if she's fighting me on an intro, I don't have the time for the back and forth. I know how I want it, and she's fighting how she wants it. But I have the final step. But at the end of the day, I still admire that fight, because at the end of the day, it's her byline on the story.
Yeah.
So when it comes out there, even though I've approved it and I've decided what that intro is, it's her byline on there, and she needs to be ultimately happy. So I was also advising her that, you know what, you're not. So it is draining to constantly have a back and forth with you, but it is an admirable quality as a journalist to fight for your byline. It's very important. I used to do it too. I used to take on the Max Hamatas of this world in a newsroom till I was satisfied. I did not let anything get printed with my byline. So I get it. That's why people are saying the editors forum is quiet. Of course the editors forum is quiet. It's the editors. They're not going to throw one of their own under the bus.
But what is your position on this particular
Yes,
issue?
so this is what I was going to say. So I was first trying to make a distinction that can happen, where the editor becomes the enemy or the oppressor. But it also is in understanding. So journalists use any opportunity to convey or to ask pertinent questions. I understand it's a COVID-19 briefing. Yes, it's embarrassing to bring in Fishrot, especially when things are being streamed there live and people are watching. But it is partly how journalists work. We're not here to be like, step in line and do things according to expectations. You are supposed to be a bit disruptive and bring in other things and catch leaders off guard. And if there are pertinent issues that need answers, hold leaders accountable. Now, especially when something is being live streamed, that is I would think, most opportune time, because you're either forcing him to answer it or his response to it will show the nation another side. That is the one side. But of course, the other side, that as an editor, I feel like, yes, if you start doing that, it does dictate the headlines will be about, then again, the fish shot, not about the issue of COVID-19.
Yeah.
So I see what he did. I as a journalist, when I was working as a journalist, I can understand that. I might have even done that myself. But to expect decorum is a very editorial thing, especially when you're like journalists, when they go out, they also represent the newspaper. Now, NAMPA is a state-owned entity.
Yeah.
Somebody put it in the mind of our leaders that state-owned means their protection. No. State-owned is to represent the nation.
The nation, yeah.
We pay their salaries. So if there are questions that the public needs answers on.
Yeah.
It is a state reporter's responsibility to get answers to those questions for the interest of the public, not for the interest of the leadership. State-owned doesn't mean for the government. It means for the people.
For the people, yeah.
So I don't think Edward did anything that he shouldn't have. So the fact that he's has a hearing is, I think this could have been handled differently, even if it is to maybe just advise and caution him internally instead of making it an issue of disciplinary action.
But the look of things, do you foresee this guy being banned to go to the State House in the future?
I know they can't ban him. He's a journalist. I mean, we don't. I mean, we're one
Unless
of the
probably
freest.
the editor decides, no, I'm not
No,
going to
no.
send you then.
Okay, I'll be very clear. He's not the first.
Yeah.
He's not the first that for example, has tackled or taken on the president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In at this press conferences or and in
Yeah.
public. Jemima is very
Jemima,
well known
we
for that.
remember- we remember her,
Yes,
yeah.
and she still goes to these briefings.
Yeah.
So they're not. I think for the most part our state is very, very careful not to tamper too much with the media, because we have free media. We are, I think, the highest rated in Africa
Yeah.
in terms of press freedom.
Press freedom, yeah.
So the state does not want us to lose that credibility of press, or that stamp of press freedom, because it also works in their favor as long as they
Yeah.
understand that the press is free and it cannot be gagged. So they're not going to ban him, and they're not going to ban anybody. But I do worry about his future at Nampa, and with people, the job losses that are currently happening. It will be very difficult to get a job at this time. But that is the business. That is unfortunately, and just by the way, this not just happens in state; it also happens in private, because advertisers, a lot of times, a lot of stories don't get published because of advertisers and advertisers gagging stories, because it's sales. The sales team and editorial team are always down each other's throats. You know that very well.
It's always been a battle.
Yes, it's always a battle.
Wat sê jou mense?
Come ons check die comments. Where is Q base?
He's fired.
Cool.
Okay, let me
The
start.
voice of
When I was trying to tell you one of us is going to level, how worried.
Fire!
Arsenal, the one cup wonder.
Wie is hy?
Daar is Basson, wat jy sê jou broer Raymond.
Nee, hey Raymond, hey, gaan man.
He said, Otto came through saying good morning from Sweden. Congratulations, Neville.
Hormordu,
From Sebi, on says Sam Neville, Arsenal are champions.
Yes, also Spanda.
London is red. There is a silver lining at the end. Fromense and soccer ne. Vista, is it no Maria Gama?
Yeah.
Throwing shades at Maria here.
When I was talking about my outfits and my MN creations, you guys were not interested. So lost mate.
I was having an engagement with you about your outfit.
If I start talking about
me,
makeup,
hearing me. Huh?
makeup, contouring.
I'm lost already.
What is contouring?
What's contouring?
I don't
Contouring
really know.
over there.
I don't really know, but it is something called contouring.
Ne?
Yeah, I think when they sculpt the face with makeup.
Ne?
Yeah. Anyway, continue procedure.
Never. Big teams are winning Champions League. Not
Say
FA.
the namen.
That's Rivaldo what was there.
Rivaldo, leave our team alone, please.
And Semi-Fly came through. I think we should rename that cup to Arsenal.
Valsheid, nee. Ek het nog eens sulke valsheid op 'n maandagoggend gesien. Kom Kurshiri.
Come on, Arsenal Cup, not FA Cup.
Nee, I don't care about these comments you are. I'm hierdie Maria wat hier so langs my sit nie. Kom as she's now Arsenal today.
I am until the next team is
She
winning.
and Cubase, ne? Hulle pomp my hierdie hele maand ne. I can't even speak about my team here. Hierdie yeah. Woo. You know I don't like losing teams. I don't
Yeah. No,
I don't, but
no,
that's
no,
our
man.
Arsenal must.
That's why she's Arsenal, mos. You guys
Yes.
won.
Yeah, must. Yeah.
Okay, is het gewen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why she's on the winning side.
I'm a football hoe. I move with the winners.
You remind me on the other fan Chelsea and Drogba.
Yeah.
Every female used to come and watch football, and they were all Chelsea fans because
Oh, you're not rock, pa.
Drogba made I.
Okay, relax, pa. Relax, but rock, pa.
Yeah, I know Drogba.
Yeah.
So,
when he left Chelsea,
there's no cheese cup, no.
uh,
I see.
and then Asino came through saying, "Delish is a Tura girl, don't play."
Nes varit.
And Rovera, Aisha, Maria, you spilled the beans when you said you are going to ask her about Adebayo.
I didn't say I wasn't going to ask her about Adebayo. Neville was going to ask her about Adebayo.
So, I think you guys, it's you. But Maria, it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
Is it never?
I was so.
We were reading the
excited.
comments. Somebody said they want to know about the entanglement. It was based on the comment.
Oh, and she didn't probably want to come talk about Adebayo.
I wanted to, because I hate the guy. So of course my question would have been so. Wat het jy ook gesoek met hy sleg? Yeah. I was about to bring the pain there.
So, la Delish kom en vir ons kom dreig. Sy maak dag dreigment videos. What?
What is three?
Ek is ook
Threatening.
Oh, ek sal julle dala. You remember that video?
Oh yeah.
Remember
it's
the
been years.
video where Delish had to respond?
Yeah.
And she came through with the Katutura Menas.
Yeah. I remember the video clip. So
Yeah.
it's about a year or two back, but
Yeah.
I remember the clip.
When she came through and I was like, hey, it's the Delish D. She forgot to be the slay queen and she became a Cassie
Please,
girl.
you don't even know if she likes to be called a slave queen. Please.
She's a slayer most.
Yeah, but you don't know how she takes it. So.
I say Iso Vasalon, I love questions.
Yeah, man. I found out on Friday that you guys use that word negatively. So now I need to be cautious about how you guys apply it to women. Yeah.
Liewe Iskia. Die Maria is a draadsitter.
Ja, mos. Kejela ga say, if your team is winning, I am part of the team. Yeah.
Sweden Corona 80,422.
Huh? Wow.
Otto came through 5,843 deaths cases in Sweden. And Eric came through kama bars are open, boss. Kama bars are open.
Who?
It's Eric
Bars are open.
Butcher.
Oh, bars are open.
Delish the original name flavor. That is Leslie LeBron. Prime beef steak can only be compared to the beef on the real beef. Wagyu beef. What kind of beef is that?
Sure. This language is not familiar with a pescatarian. So.
Oh yeah, oh sorry.
Good morning, guys. That's from Buta J. Van Veek. Jan Jane came through. Sing a birthday song for Achaba. It is Achaba's birthday vandaag, ne?
Sis. Oh,
It's
he's
true.
a Leo.
It's a Leo.
As the fire.
It's Achaba's
in the
birthday.
Leo.
Ne?
It's
So sing
Achaba's
one.
birthday. Come, never. It's
You went for vocal training,
We
so-
went for vocal training, so don't tell us you can't sing.
Ons sal saammaak.
En sy jy laat doen met die skool jare ago.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Achaba. Happy birthday to you. Aya! Amaseto abni. Aya. Happy birthday, Mr. President. God bless.
Moet jy kom aan so.
Die man moet maar huis toe gaan. Dis mos.
Why is it when you imitate Damara, there's always a shake? Why?
Kom het is. Maar prapas. No. Happy birthday to the president. This is, you know, on the president. I hope, G. Yes, like it. On the president's birthday, we should put our differences aside and look at the president as our father. Okay, he's the father of the nation now today. So we just
Your
want
father
to,
was not my father of the nation.
okay.
He's the father of the nation.
Yeah. So if somebody sees this, send this link to the president. God bless, and all health. He doesn't need wealth anymore.
Yeah, he said if you guys want to spend money on him,
Yeah. So
donate it towards COVID.
long live, comrade president. Thank
We
you
gaan
very
ons
much.
Kazarosa toe vandag.
Ek sal WhatsApp stuur. Kan ons nie net try maak nie.
Net vir 'n stuk koek.
Op die swakste. Yeah.
Okay, good
How old
morning.
is the president today? 78, eh?
Yeah, it's 70.
78 years old, yeah.
Good morning,
78
crew. I
years
think in
old.
terms of the figures, we are better off than most of the countries. What worries some is the measure we have in place. That's Edward
We-
Panduleni.
We are the fourth highest. We have the fourth highest infections in Africa. How are we better than most countries?
Fourth highest.
Yeah,
Yo.
in Africa.
Then we are not better.
Yeah. So
Nee,
I
is
don't-
hoog
It's by hoog. So
It's
I don't know.
baie
Like we're obviously
compared to
looking
our, obviously,
the population size. Yes,
population.
yes. We're looking at the rate of infection. It's fourth highest in Africa.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to celebrate or to even compare and say we're better than. No, we're not. Like we're actually really not doing better than most countries.
Yeah. You.
Yeah.
Die.
Continue.
Asino, Rastas, if you want Delish in the studio, tell her the new girl on the block will be in the studio too.
Who's the new girl on the block?
Is it Muti Miriam no weer nie?
Is dit die chef Cherry wat gepost was? Die ene wat Adebayo gepost het.
Oh,
Ag, Namibian, so waarom van gossip.
I think she
Look
was-
at Nevo contemplating.
Wait a minute, maybe we must get her on the show.
Yeah, we must get her on the show.
Tere Rakashona. Yeah,
Valde second.
I know where to find her. That's not a bad idea.
No, just don't Jacob.
Ons wil mos net vra. We just want to ask and ask. Problema uripi. Mabe problem.
No wonder nobody's coming to our show. You people just want gossip. I wanted to ask Delish about her new music and things like that. Anyway, procedure.
There's a lot of, I don't know, Martin replying to Simeon, are you from London today? I live in the London, UK. These guys are having their own conversations here. So, Ronnie came through. Morning, brother. Where about these guys are having their own conversations, so I'll just ignore. Yeah, London Bridge. They're asking each other where they are staying. Okay, probably this I can read. Live Iskia coming through saying that that 7 days quarantine which the government implemented doesn't comply with any regulation so far, as I can see. We have our own COVID regulation, even though WHO requests us not to follow. We Namibia need to test this 7 days quarantine situation because we have our own regulations. We just do what our neighboring countries are doing. Remember, our Namibian nations are mostly uneducated, and we are not scientifically educated about the microorganisms. There are a small topic of microorganisms in our education systems, our schools. Sure.
Can you please speak English?
Live Iskia.
Some of us also understand what you are saying.
And just for clarity, I think when we make comments, let us just be responsible with them. Our government is following WHO recommendations.
Yeah.
This is not something they
They
sucked out of
just-
their thumb. So yeah, just go check the WHO new regulations because they do get updated. Go check those. Anyway, please continue.
Maria O'Neill is old.
No, what no?
It was about the COVID-19. I think when we were saying infections or whatever. I think that comment came in a long time ago.
Ja, toe, like
Je moet
dat-
vinnig, maar daar's paar van die comments daarbo, hulle is nie meer belangrik.
Ek kom ons van
Hulle
bo af.
is- nee,
Edward must
dis
ask.
is mos nog nie.
Hey, Simon Abushira, by trendy.
Edward must ask. Morning crew. Just a short announcement. Anna has a foreign.
Has forgiven.
Has forgiven the gentleman that has cheated on her. Who's Anna?
It's not Emma.
No, it's written Anna.
Yeah, everybody's asking, yeah, who's Anna?
Who's
He's
Anna?
probably referring to Emma. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that information.
True leaders will answer any questions at any time for honesty and transparency. That's Simeon Amushira. Eto, read the comments.
Yeah.
I get off your phone, Neville. Bason! Cubase said a comment. Waar is Jay anyway? That's vier vir jou hierso.
It's a
Mekupuka.
Cubase. Vrydag het jy my gesê, you're going to take the week off to prepare your darling little ones for school. Now we know school is not opening anymore. Kom terug studio toe. Wat is jou probleem? Come back.
No, I think he just looked for a way out not to be here for the week. It's clear.
Kom maar.
Yeah.
A father preparing his daughter for school is like him throwing milk in the cereal. He's come and done his part in the morning like that.
Kyk wat sê Ro Vera. Kama Q, die ou lees nie comments nie. Zelo for Semi. This Zelo, is the joke still on?
It's still on. You know most people, Namibians, ne? They will film me for as long as I'm in the studio. They will cello Maria as long as she's here. Everyone has his own. Oh, and don't forget about Shines. Every time Shines will come on stage here, it will be rah, 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 rah.
And
And
Cubase breaks so much they can't keep up with anything. Anyway, Glenda, is it Glenda Bailey says Anna is the one that was asked for forgiveness via a group WhatsApp group. What is that? I don't know what.
I ken nie so waar. Woo! Glenda G is ook vol stories G. Huh? What does that mean? I have no idea.
Huh? What? You see, me, I'm not really I'm part of work WhatsApp groups.
Okay,
Need I
Cubase also has a comment there. Nampa are showing their S.
Beep! Producer. You if it was us, Sinye, is that editor, journalist thing I'm saying? Huh? If he was still in studio there producing, he would have stormed out of here, shouting at us for using that A word on A.
Crazy scam.
Crazy scam.
Okay, beep.
Yeah.
We
somebody die disclaimer.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. I'll disclaimer that we need journalists that stand up to our leadership. They want us to sweep things under the rug out of respect. WTF. Cubase is squad vanoggend.
Yeah, please, it's the president's birthday today.
Yeah.
Let us show him love and kindness and understanding and accommodation and Nemos, ne? I also like on my birthday to be treated nice.
Okay, Maria. Okay.
Am I asking for too much?
No, you're not asking for too much. But I don't like the smirk on your face while you are saying it.
No, I mean it though.
No.
I might also be trying to get an invitation.
Weet jy dit? Valsheid is verby. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It's a president's birthday, so just show him a.
Yeah.
It
No,
doesn't
definitely.
hurt. Yeah, today give him some leeway.
Okay, give him some love.
Yeah.
That's
Mutu mukuru metu mavater.
Yeah,
That's
mutu mukuru
pics
mavater.
coming through. Cubase, wat is Cubase so follow up in die comments?
Kan jy nie gaan slap nie?
En hy praat van Arsenal is so.
Ai tog. Worry.
Kama Arsenal is Barcelona's B team. You're doing good, boys. We will promote
You
our
need
band
to
to the first team.
You need to shut up. You didn't win one trophy this year. Yeah. I won a trophy this year. Sablief.
Yes, somebody Herbalife distributors won that, and then
Why can't these Herbalife people not just stay off our show?
Kama, this is not a Herbalife page.
Thank you.
And Wagyu is the most expensive beef. Is it
It's the Japanese beef.
The Japanese beef, yeah.
It's the Japanese beef, yes. Yeah, very nice. Tasty.
No,
Expensive.
What informante? Wie die wat comment as informante?
I have no idea.
I need to be on this show. soon.
Okay? Whoever.
Yeah. Whoa.
I don't get it.
Now the editor in me is coming through. Also, I need to be on this show soon. This, that. Look at
That.
that. It's an informant.
Yeah, it's an informant.
Yeah.
So one of the admins commented. Who was that?
I don't think
Copy
it's.
and paste.
Is it though? Why can't I open it? Anyway, continue,
Okay,
please.
but yeah.
Happy birthday, Akaba. That's from Sebi. And then Rudolph came through. Apiti Nevel Visal Jokier.
Abudi Nevel.
Oh, Apiti. Oh, so it's Apiti. Tamara Sok.
Tamara Swati.
As far as that's the Jeleva Sok with the Salken.
Yeah.
You guys must invite one of the fans onto the show. That's Trudy coming through. I think you did comment about inviting the fans to the show.
We have something better, Semi.
Yeah.
We have something better, and guys, maybe just to bring you up to speed, there was a request from you guys some time back that we need to give something back to you as our viewers and our listeners out there, and we heeded your call. Now, we will be able to give away some very, very exciting prizes on our show as from this week, okay? Stand a chance to win 48 gigabytes of Mahala airtime over a period of 6 months. Hashtag start safe, okay? Winner will be announced during the course of the week. TNCs apply. We will give you tomorrow. We'll give you a little bit more information around this hashtag start safe campaign. But you can win 48 gigabytes over a period of 6 months. Okay, and that would be nice.
So
That
what
would really be
do I
nice.
have to do to?
Yeah, we'll share the information.
We'll share the
on the
information.
page. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll share the information.
Why does that Baya Lekker Darren Bana? I need to join this team.
Who's that?
Taurus.
Taurus. Yeah.
Taurus Shuela.
Guys, I think it's a Monday today. Again, I struggled to get up this morning. It wasn't easy to get up and come to work this morning.
I snoozed for 2 hours.
I was really looking for an excuse not to come to work today.
Like every other Monday.
Like every other. Last Monday was Yogani.
So what's your go-to? What's your favorite card?
The problem is the one that I had last week I can't use this week.
I know you used your kids, but you were saying you didn't.
I would like to know from people out there before we cut the stream. What are the most famous excuses you came up with not to go to work on a Monday? Seriously. Let me see. What's the most common
stuck
one?
in traffic for late.
Yeah.
I know the late ones. And Vintukoma doesn't even have that crazy traffic.
No, my kid is sick. Yeah. My kid is sick.
Yeah.
I think that's the most common
If
one.
you have a child.
If you have a child, yeah.
Yeah. If you have a child, the kid is sick, I can't come to the office.
Martina's a favorite Diana. My kind is sick of das niemand om met my kind te play. I don't know how many times she uses that one.
The editor throwing the journalist under
It's
the
most
bus.
true. It's most true.
Kurwanji.
Yeah.
So my kid is sick.
That's
Ne?
the man me can complain.
Nobody can stay with the child at home. My mother-in-law just arrived
Nobody
at 6
uses
this
that.
morning.
Who uses that one? As a female editor, and as obviously I only have women in the newsroom, I've also heard it about I need to stay home because it's that time of the month. But I don't necessarily think, because I track them now. I must see when. If they used it last month, I know more or less a month later. Okay, 4 weeks later, it might come again.
But good question. So when a woman goes through that time of the month, it obviously differs for you.
It differs
In terms
from
of
woman to
pain,
woman. Yes.
etc. etc.
Yeah, that's why I just allow it. I really don't. I don't insist on them coming to work if they
Okay.
if they complain of period pains.
So period pains is like very
Ek kry
bad.
sommige mense, they get diarrhea, backache, stomach ache, all in one, throwing up all in one. It's really terrible for some women.
Huh?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to you have to stay in bed quite literally.
Okay, mevrouw also gets it. Huh?
Dus kan I say, ek was stoordokter toe. They don't give sick leave.
Ek was
Leslie
dokter toe.
LeBron.
Ek was dokter toe. They don't give sick leave.
Guys, my connection is fake.
But
Yeah, mevrouw.
I mean, I see when mevrouw when she
Yeah.
is, but she would complain about headaches, and then
I also get headaches. Yeah.
and then back pains.
Yeah.
Dan moet ek fair play.
Yeah. So imagine you're sitting on the guys. I'm gonna be very detailed now, but imagine you're sitting on the toilet pot. You have diarrhea and you're also throwing up. So you don't know which way. To,
Jealous net erg.
no, really. So
Is
it's
it really
terrible.
that erg, Kuma?
Oh, like it's terrible for some women. Terrible, like paralyzingly terrible. It's like do not take it for granted. And I'm saying it if you are like a managerial position, you're a man, and you're overseeing a group of like female staff, and they call in sick for that reason. Please understand that that's sometimes it's
No,
not even an excuse.
No,
It's a
kan ek net
legitimate-
iets vra, Maria? Kan ek net vra?
Yeah.
Is it wrong for me if you are on your period? Okukongora.
Ah, yeah.
Ek vra net.
Never.
Mag ek nie vra nie?
Do you kongora when your wife is that time of the
Worry
month?
nie, jong. I'm a soldier. Purukutu.
But some women are more excited during that time. So
Huh?
maybe it depends.
Nee. Ai, och. Fat en kry klaar.
During a period.
Nee, moenie my hierdie vraag vra nie. Lees julle se comments.
So who van achteraf hoor? I'm just asking. How do you manage? Okay, too much. Let's go.
My
Hou
dad-
jou oë op die pad ek bestuur.
Why are you guys thinking these things are taboo?
Huh?
What?
No, it's not taboo. Did you allow it? Huh? Is it okay for you?
You didn't
If I
answer my
kongora.
question. I didn't. No, I wouldn't have sex during my period. I just wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Nee, ek het net gevra. So, it's not that it's my opinion, okay? Yeah.
Kijk, iemand dat gaat komen, kan maar mag werken.
Gausen.
Yeah. Leah came through. My dad is not feeling well. I'm taking him to the hospital.
Ja.
Leslie said, that is what Dr. Rajahalia said. I'm not feeling well today. Food poisoning. Klaar. That's Leslie.
Ek voel nie nou nie, is klaar.
And Alina came through saying, I don't skip Mondays, but mostly, late. I always calling to say that I'm going to drop a parcel for the north at the buses at Monte
Monte Cristo. Nee. Julle is useless so far.
Waar is Cubase?
He's fired.
That
voice of
question
Trump.
belongs to Shines.
Uh-huh.
My whole clothes are still wet. That is Liveiskia.
My clothes are still wet.
Yeah.
It's just if you wear a uniform to work or what?
Yeah.
Cubase got invited to the State House.
They won't allow him there
Why?
because he's disparaging comments walking out of the studio about Agaba. Ek vat hom nie saam nie. Laat hy net gaan.
And jealous bias to come say, man. There's somebody who said a comment about Achaba here. And there's Erasi. Now I know why Master President confused August to a year instead of a month. Happy birthday, big man. And apparently Achaba is 79 today, yeah? That's daughters came through.
Dit was laas jaar, nee. Agaba sit.
Yeah.
August is a very important year.
Yeah.
I was born in the year of August. Amaitama, yeah, Ikedo, Kai Ahaba, Punkwepti, yeah. So we are in the new year.
And just like people don't want me to forget Zelo, they didn't forget that August is
They
the
alles ali vergeet nie.
Die mense gaan aan omdat ek gevra het, maar I think everybody was thinking it
What?
when you say mevrou, even on when it's that time of the month, you knock at the door.
Now
Die
what are
men-
they asking?
No, they're not. They're just laughing. But I know you were thinking the same thing.
What denk julle? What do you want? What do you people want? Huh?
Maar never just to check.
Ek
How can you want to knock at the closed door?
ek het net gevra because it differs from people to people. Ek het nie gesê ek vra by my huis nie. That's all what I was asking.
You said you're a soldier.
Die manne sê mos manne sê mos dat hey, ek het baie bloed al gesien. I'm a soldier.
Kama Maria is slow poison. Yo, Kama from the back.
I'm
A
cool.
wanderer came through.
Maria kry nie skam nie.
I know
It's
people
this
were
slave
thinking.
queen
I was
mentality.
just trying to understand.
Understand what?
She's on her period.
Yeah. Don't look at me.
You.
Nee, gaan. Luister, ek gaan doen hè.
Zelo that time of the month, never. That's how Joshua.
No, on a serious note, I think it, like you do say, it differs from woman to woman. There are women who ovulate goede
You do ovulate
Nee.
before your period, not after.
for your period.
You get your period because you didn't fertilize your egg, so during ovulation, so that's why you get your period.
Okay. So there are guys who don't have a problem with it, or couples who don't have a problem with it, and there are couples who have a problem with it.
I think it's more a woman thing, right? Women
Yeah.
that have a problem with it, women that don't have a problem with
Yeah,
it.
but there are also guys.
Guys, are you guys for real? Never let the errand start.
No, it was
Isn't that just too messy?
part of relationships.
Who says
What is Messi? He's plays for Barcelona. It's the only Messi I know. Huh? Problema Uripi. Ek vra net. Yeah? Yarr. There are more disgusting things you people do with each other. Ne? But it's deemed as, it's very kinky.
I know you two are out of line today. Just
Wie?
stop it.
Wie?
Liveskia says so.
Yeah, leave Iskia, please.
Ne-
I agree with you.
Nevel gedras en retoch.
Yeah.
See,
That's
Alma said
Rudolph.
the comments is net Neville.
Ek-
Come on, Neville. Friday it was TikTok and today it is knocking on the door. Yeah.
Ek sê as na julle.
Yeah, it's
Have
that
a
time,
blessed
guys.
Monday, and see you guys tomorrow. We'll give you more details around our weekly competition. What did I say?
Hashtag start safe.
Start safe, yeah. So, but we'll give you some more information around that. But you guys enjoy your day.
You can also continue listening to Informative Radio. Who's up next? The Lanis are up next. Yes, that's Hannes Kaufman. The Dater.
The dates are-
Yeah, the
Lanis.
Dater, will be up next, and you can join him and
What
me
time?
between 12 and 1 on the hour as well, and Derkas between 2 and 4.
Sharp, sharp.
Sambela nzambe na yo Mbela masumu Tina Amen Samela samela kanzambe Samela kanzambe Tubela masumu na yo Samba kolimbisa yo Samba kolimbisa yo Samela kanzambe Samela kanzambe Tubela masumu